And then, of course, the Mysteriis Dom Sathanas, which is, like, I think, one of the most iconic black metal albums. And I know the making of this album was very long and painful and very difficult period for you. And it came out, I think, in the worst possible moment because the band actually split up. The band did not exist at the time. So what is your like connection to this album today?
It's not really true that the band never, that you say, ceased to exist. I don't know that is not correct.
Mhm.
What happened, basically what happened to us in that period of time, that we had arrived back from a tour in Europe, 1990, 1991. And then we were working on the album. Most of it was ready. As you can hear in the live of Leipzig, we play 4 of those songs live. 2 of them was also more or less ready. So we had more or less 6 out of the 8 songs that was on the album in the end. So he came home from the tour. Pelle came into some kind of depressive period and killed himself. And then I got into a depressive period because he killed himself, and with the sorrow. And then at the time, I needed some time to heal. And Øystein didn't have time to wait for that, so he acquired this young guy from Bergen to play bass. And then that culminated that guy from Bergen actually killed him 2 years later. And so the band was going, and in Jonas' funeral, like 2 weeks later, when I meet Hellhammer, we just both decided that we are definitely have to continue. For me, it was about, like, I would have wasted my whole youth for this project, so it was just not an issue for me to not continue. So I had a little absence, but the other guys were in the studio and shit recording the album, so it wasn't. So I don't know which point of time we didn't exist. Where would you think we were not existing?
It's because you actually didn't play a lot of shows back then and so on.
How can we play shows when we have dead members?
Well, exactly, yeah, so.
Yeah,
But that was
exactly.
difficult period for you, right?
Yeah, one of the most difficult periods in
Yeah.
my life, personally.
Mhm. But
But then in '93, when like in his funeral, we decided to keep on. We had still the rehearsal place, so we immediately started to get our shit together. Found Blasphemer. I was already in the band with Maniac called Flesh Wounds, a little project he had. He asked me to play bass on. So I told Hellhammer that I'm in the band with Maniac now, and he lives closer to Oslo. So let's bring him into it, like make it a little bit more authentic, when we have to start up again, apparently, like start or, like continue. Not start up again, but continue. So we have to bring in some people that were close to the band, and Maniac was certainly close to the band. And then everybody knows what happened. We were in the rehearsal place for 3 years, making the Wolfler Abyss. And then after that, we have been on the ongoing tour until the COVID hit 3 years ago, or whatever it was.